What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Decision Time, your obviously number one MMA podcast. We're back. Sorry about the late upload on our last episode.
Shit.
Anyways, apologies for that, and
we're back.
We understand that a lot of you didn't see it because of it,
Yep.
but we're back a little bit earlier. We're filming on Monday,
Early.
so this episode will be about Tuesday or Wednesday.
Here.
So yeah, interesting fight card this weekend. Really
Very good.
Very good fight card. Kind of outperformed last weekend.
Do you think that it was better than 322?
Yeah.
You think so?
Way more exciting. A lot more and I think Samir and I were talking about this. Maybe my roommate and I were talking about this about how Arman was grappling, obviously, because that's kind of what he does sometimes, most of the time. But he actually made the grappling interesting.
Offensive grappling,
right?
not just like staying.
I'm gonna go for one submission and lay on top of you.
He was always engaged and everything.
Going for strikes.
Yeah, so the only
elbows.
issue for the Qatar card was like the name value was lower, obviously, because like it's not a numbered card.
Yeah.
But like honestly, the actual performances themselves, I would argue overall, top to bottom, were better.
Yeah. Yeah,
like
I wouldn't even debate that.
There's 4 decisions out of 14, or 5 decisions out of 14 fights, which is
yeah.
There's 9 finishes, which is crazy.
Yeah, just all around, top to bottom, great card.
Great card.
Lots of implications, like deciding with fighters.
Title implications,
Title implications, and we'll get all into that. But we're just gonna start from bottom because there's nothing going on next weekend, and again. Great card. I didn't see this fight, but Denzel Freeman versus Marek
Bułjo. Very fun fight. Well, actually, no, it wasn't.
It was very boring. It was a boring way to start.
Do you want to go through the fights and do matchups, or what do you want to do?
Yeah, we'll do matchups for
a few random ones, like a few prelims, and then
mainly just the main card.
Okay.
But yeah, we'll go through each fight though. We'll break it down a little.
Well, did you see the Marek Bułjo Denzel Freeman fight? So I guess I'll get into it. It was essentially just a sparring session. Like it was just like it was an alright fight. It was just very it felt like a sparring session. Like a lot of times it was just like jabs and some hooks and stuff. And like Marek Bułjo, he would just spam this the entire fight. He would go like body kick and then a straight, and he just did that like 20 times in the fight. And he just didn't evolve throughout the fight. And Denzel Freeman eventually was like, wait, he's just going to keep doing this?
Yeah.
So every time he would throw a body kick, Denzel Freeman would just bink!
Yeah.
Because he would just keep doing the same thing.
Yeah.
It was just a very alright fight. It was...
A former Marine though, Denzel Freeman.
Yeah.
Got the dub.
Former LFA champion. He was good. I picked Bułjo to win because I thought in his fights before the UFC, he did judo and all this stuff. He was much better with kicking, with grappling, all this stuff. Didn't show any of that.
Any of it?
Yeah, and Denzel Freeman was generally just a power puncher. Mm-hmm. He also kind of didn't really show that either. I was like, what? It was just an alright fight. It was a good opening to the card. It was it wasn't boring. It was just oh, cool.
That happened.
Yeah.
Bad
Shamrock. News, though.
Shamrock versus Nurullo Aliev.
Shamrock.
He kind of got bodied. He didn't kind of.
He got bodied.
He got bodied.
It was... I thought it was just going to be sliming.
Yeah.
But somehow he just didn't get knocked out. Which, you know what they say. Scouts don't get knocked out.
Yeah. He didn't look horrible, but he looked really, really bad. I'll say that. I don't know if there's much comparison.
He didn't look horrible. He just looked like shit.
I think horrible's here. He was here. You know what I mean?
It was It was just a cool 2 or so out of 10. You know. Yeah. No. It was just the first 2 rounds. He just kept eating insane hooks and overhands, and it was just lefts the whole time. Aliev did not throw a right barely at all.
Yep.
And he just kept spamming the lefts, which were just smoking the guy, until the 3rd round where Shem went, wait a second, I know what to do, I'll fight back, yeah?
Yeah.
And then he arguably won the third round because he actually did something. The judges, 2 of the 3 judges gave all 3 rounds to Aliev, which I didn't agree with, but it is what it is.
Yeah, yeah.
What are your thoughts on the Scouser losing?
I mean, I didn't really get to watch until the Topuria fight.
Okay.
But I did watch some of the highlights. It did look like, for me, the wrong decision.
You thought Shem won?
Well, I think I had him from like watching like the 5-minute choppy, the ones that they post.
Yeah.
Where it's like 1 second.
Yeah, just like, oh, we got hit. Okay.
Yeah, I thought he had a round.
I think he won round 3, but I don't know how you'd give him 1 or 2 because he was just kind of getting lit up. Like, first round was bad. It was horrible. And then it just, like, got slightly better throughout the fight. Doesn't mean you... Like, the first 2 rounds, he was, like, a cool, like, 2 out of 10. But that third round, he was, like, a 4.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't...
So, if you think about it, by the time of his next fight, he's going to be an 8 out of 10. He's going to be a world champion by 2026. Am I right?
Yeah, I don't know about that one, Chief. He looks promising, but in a very stacked lightweight division of a lot of good grapplers.
Yeah.
That's what he just needs to work on. His striking looked good. He had some good striking exchanges.
Lots of things that his grappling is his best feature.
And he just
it's
didn't...
just like he couldn't do
anything against them.
Yeah, because it was kind of like the Sean Brady fight where it's like every time he tried to go to like grapple or anything, Aliev was just like, Bing!
Yeah. It was just not an impressive performance, but
no.
We'll see how he does in his next one.
I want to see him. I'm specifically just going to say Shamrock. I want to see him face Charlie Campbell.
Yeah.
Who lost at Perth to Tom Nolan.
Yeah.
Just another striker, but worse than Aliev.
Yeah.
And winnable. He could win by submission there.
Yeah. Aliev was kind of a tough matchup as his first.
Your debut is kind of fucked up.
Yeah.
That's kind of crazy.
Yeah. Ryan Loder.
Ryan Loder got
versus
put
Ismail
in the grave.
Naurdiev.
Yeah.
My Moroccan prince.
We love the Moroccans.
We love Moroccans.
Shout out the Jeffsons.
Yeah.
Love you guys.
But I don't know about you, but as soon as this fight, the walkouts, I knew he was going to win. I knew Ismail was amped. He was amped. He was excited. He looked confident. And Loder just kind of looked like, he looked like he didn't like the people that were there. If you get
like the Qatar people.
Yeah, if you
why
pick it
are
up
they
on
wearing those on their heads?
Yeah, like he just looked very not happy to be there, not happy to be fighting there. And Ismail was loving it, loving the crowd, and from the get go, just looked like the better fighter.
Yeah,
and that hook was deadly.
It was like what, a minute or 2 into the fight?
Minute 26 into the fight.
Man,
it was a great knockout. It was. Could be one of the best knockouts of the year so far.
Yeah, I was gonna say like the knockout itself was like it was just cool as like a hook.
Yeah.
But the way Loder just fully tense up and boom.
Yeah.
Like a plank.
And you heard it.
Yeah.
You heard it.
It just
yeah.
Boom.
That's the one thing I like about the prelim knockouts is that the crowd. Yeah, the crowd's not filled up yet. Which
it's always just what's his name, Theo Vaughn.
Theo Vaughn.
He's just like
Theo Vaughn's been in Qatar for a week.
It's locked.
But yeah, honestly, super impressive performance from a relatively young. I don't know how old
he's younger. I think he's like 27
is.
Or something.
Yeah, from a young middleweight could be interesting to see. I don't think has a crazy record in the UFC. I mean, he lost to Jung Young Park, the Iron Turtle.
Who doesn't these days? You know,
he's goated.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's 20. He's 29. So
okay, yeah, that's fine.
He's like a. What's his record in the UFC?
I want to say like 3-1 or something, 4-1.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. So he won. Yeah, he won his debut against Bruno Silva.
Nice.
Lost to Jung Young Park by decision.
Reasonable.
And then just knocked out Ryan Loder. So.
Oh, he's 2 fights in.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, he mainly fought in. I don't know what this promotion is. I don't know what that promotion is, to be honest. Some random one.
Yeah.
Oh,
Anyways.
Brave CF.
Oh, Brave. That's like one of the best Asian promotions.
Hey.
That's
so-
where, like, I don't know, Almakhan fights there now.
Oh. We don't talk about him.
Brazo. Anyways, let's get into the banger. Samir, take it from here.
The Topuria fight?
Bekzat Almakhan. Yeah.
I mean, I thought that Topuria looked very good this is the first fight that I caught on the card. I thought that, I can't even say his name,
Bekzat, yeah.
Bekzat, he couldn't control or handle the pressure from Topuria. I liked watching Alexandre because this is my first time actually sitting down and watching one of his fights properly. And you could see the influence in style. Like his style is definitely very similar to his brother.
He's so similar to his brother. It's crazy.
I thought that like he really dominated the exchanges. I really liked that. I liked how aggressive Alexandre was. Like the point I just made, he's really similar to his brother.
Yeah.
I thought that the power off his left is like. Like, have you seen that clip where he got interviewed with like a lie detector saying like, hey, like if I fought Ilya, do you think you'd win? He said yeah, and low key not a bad shot.
I wouldn't say he beats Ilya, but like he's pretty good.
I thought also
they're the same. No, Alexandre is older by a year.
Yeah.
I thought
Ilya
one
just
thing that he
copied
has that I think is better than Ilya. Obviously, we've seen Ilya tested less with it, but I thought that his takedown defense was really good, and his counter wrestling. I haven't really. When we see Ilya fight, you know, he's mostly on the front foot. Most people that he fights, so we don't really get to see that aspect to his game as much as we see with his striking or his boxing, maybe. But I feel like Alexandre. Next up in bantamweight, definitely.
Yeah, totally possible.
I think he had a slow start, in my opinion. Like he didn't look. I think he lost round one.
I
If
agree.
not, it was close. Just because Bekzat looked a lot better in the striking, landed I think the more impactful shots. But yeah, him and his brother look so similar. Like even just the way they carry themselves, like that boxing stance, like very low tucked chin, very high hands. Like they just have that very similar stance for a very good reason. I mean, they train together, and they're like, his grappling looked really good. I was really impressed by it because like I feel like we haven't really seen that from him as much. And again, to your point, Samir, this was my first time actually like catching an Alexandre Topuria fight and like fully like locking into it. And I was genuinely surprised on how good he looked. I think he's gonna be a real problem at bantamweight just because of his Georgian wrestling, his Georgian grappling. Like I think that's going to be a real issue for other guys in the division. And if he continues on this like streak of wins and continues to rise in the rankings, I feel like very easily he could get a ranked fight just because of his brother and name value. Like even my roommate, who doesn't know much about the UFC, wanted to watch Topuria fight because he knows the name and because they're brothers. So I could very easily see him getting pushed and them trying to get him a title shot as soon as possible. Not only because his brother, but like I guess mainly because his brother. Because I think the UFC could really market like brother champs in like similar divisions. Like bantamweight is just below featherweight, which Ilya was just at. And then, hey. Ultimate Champion, a brother fight. Coming. Hold on now.
Jimmy versus Jey Uso.
Yeah, that's what. But yeah, he's really interesting, a really interesting up and coming prospect, and I think we've just scratched the surface of his talent.
I honestly I do think that Bekzat won the first, and I do think Alexander won the third, but like low key, you could even argue maybe a 29-28 for Almakhan because he is that good. I do think that Topuria won 29-28, but it was a very close fight. Like the first round was Bekzat, the last round was Alexandre, so it's like where do you put the second?
Yeah,
and honestly, I'm fine with like, I mean, you could argue a robbery, you know, if either of them won because they're both notable names. But, I mean, they both looked very good. Even Bekzat losing, he still looked very good.
Yep.
And Alexandre, I agree. I think that he very well could get a ranked fight very soon. Very soon. Do you guys have any names that you think that either of them could fight next?
I'm actually just looking it up right now because I think I had something cooked up for him.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I did. I had him fighting Patchy Mix next.
Yeah, I mean,
poor Patchy Mix, but low-key he slimes him out.
I don't even think Patchy deserves that fight. Like, it's just
No?
It's like kind of a freebie.
You could even give him like a Series C day. Maybe.
Yeah? Are you talking about Topuria or Bekzat?
Topuria.
Okay.
Topuria.
So personally, I had for their matchups, I want to see Bekzat Almakhan face Malcolm Wellmaker.
Yep.
Because originally Topuria and him were rumored to fight, and also they both lost against, well, differing levels of names, you know.
Yeah.
Alexandre Topuria, Ethan Ewing, right? And I want to see Topuria. I want to see him face Rob Font.
Oh, you're having him go up.
I'm having him fight a ranked fight now.
Yeah.
Because I think they're gonna push him heavy, and I honestly think he could fight anybody in like the bottom few ranked, like Vinicius Oliveira, Kyler Phillips, Rob Font, Marcus McGee, I guess. Like any of those four.
And those are low-key winnable.
Oh, certainly.
Yeah.
I think he wins. The hardest one for him is probably like Vinicius Oliveira, but he still wins that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think Rob Font, just because he's older now, he's just lost to Martinez.
Hey, and in the coming year, we could get Alexandre Topuria versus Peyton Talbot.
I don't want to.
I agree.
But
He has to win a ranked fight first.
Yeah, I think Peyton Talbot is gonna lose.
Mind you, Peyton Talbot hasn't won a ranked fight either, but he's fighting Cejudo somehow.
He's gonna lose that.
Where's Bryce Mitchell in though?
Not ranked.
He's
like
that was one guy.
He'd be like top 20 to 25.
Yeah, he's 22.
That's someone who he can fight.
I wouldn't be mad at it. I would prefer personally Jourdain to fight him.
Yeah.
Hell, you could even do Jourdain versus Topuria. That'd be kind of cool, but
or even what was that guy's name? He's Brazilian, 4-5-1 streak.
Vinicius Oliveira.
That guy, yeah.
Ranked as well. Yeah.
Anyways. Moving on. Abdul-Rahim Yakhyaev.
Yakhyaev, we don't even need. It was like a 30-second fight.
Yeah, that was
Cerqueira,
crazy.
slime.
That was crazy.
He's out of the UFC.
Cut this guy out of the UFC. This is like the second time I've watched an event where this guy's been on, and then every time I'd look at his record, because I'd be like, why is this guy even at this event? Only one fight went the distance, which was a unanimous sweep against him.
Yep.
Against Julius Walker.
Yep.
And he's been finished in every other fight.
It's crazy because like going into the UFC undefeated, looked like a pretty solid prospect, and then lost.
Well, even this fight, it was like I think he threw like once.
There was no competition.
Like he just got mauled at the beginning.
Yep.
And it was, I mean, honestly, I think it was this guy's debut too.
Yep.
And he got hit with
Yakhyaev
with the rear nakeds.
Yep. He almost knocked him out, and then he like panic wrestled and then got choked out. Nice.
Yeah.
And it was 33 seconds, I believe.
Yeah, that head kick was nasty.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
For your debut to do something like that, it's just super impressive. Like, against the guy, 0-3 in the UFC. But he's still been in the UFC. So he's battle tested. He knows what he has to do. And a guy who's possibly fighting for a contract to go in and land that like perfect head kick.
Yeah.
And then just stay composed and not just jump in and go for like ground and pound and fight a submission. Great performance by Abdul. Alex Perez versus Asu Almabayev.
Good ass fight.
It was a banger.
That was
somehow this is like Alex Perez's best fight of the last half decade.
Yeah.
And it was against Almabayev, who, Perez started off. He won in the beginning, and then just throughout the fight, it was just slowly.
He just slowly got worse.
And then Almabayev choked him out. I was like, oh, there you go.
Yeah, it was a great performance from Almabayev. Still kind of figuring his way out in the UFC, but
I think at this point on, should we get names going for these guys? Because these guys are both top 10
Both
ranked
ranked.
flyweights.
yeah, I'm down. You go first.
All right. For Alex Perez, he's old. You know, he's not got a lot more fights in the UFC. And do you know who's ranked right below him? Another person who's probably old. Well, is old and probably doesn't have a lot more fights in the UFC. Alex Perez versus Tim Elliott.
Yes.
That would be a fun ass fight. Get a grunction getting going.
Loser retires. Please.
Winner retires. Just get them both out. You know what's crazy is that Alex Perez, he's now had, I think, 5 fights in the last 5 years, and has 11 canceled fights.
That's crazy. Yeah, I was looking at his record. It's hella.
It's just like Matt Schnell with 4 cancellations. Why did you want to fight Matt Schnell that bad, brother? It's crazy.
Yeah.
And then also Almabayev, because he's basically top 5 ranked. I want to see him face the loser of Moreno versus Tyra.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's fair.
Because, I mean, he gets like a top 5-ish ranked person.
I was gonna say the winner of that fight, to be honest.
I think the winner probably fights for the title next.
No.
Because, like...
I mean, if Tatsuro Tyra wins...
If Tyra wins,
Sure.
for sure, yeah. But if Moreno wins, that'd be like their 3rd UFC fight. Plus they fought on the Ultimate Fighter as well.
Yeah.
It's
We
like,
don't need to see it again.
we don't, but it's also like, who else is he going to fight then? Yeah. It's just like...
Marab.
I guess if like Manel Cape wins, you could argue him, but...
Yeah, I also had the, like, potential winner of the next
Royval Cape.
Yeah, Royval Cape.
Yeah. That's not horrible, it's just like... There's 2 top flyweight fights, and it's just like, you give it to one of them, so, you know.
Yeah.
Anyways, Samir?
Did you have any names?
Yo, give him the guy that's just been in this division for way too long. I don't even know why he's in the top 5. Give Asu, give him Amir.
Abazi?
Yeah, I want to see this guy
Yeah.
leave, bro.
Yeah.
What is he off a loss, and he hasn't fought since?
Yeah, he lost to Moreno like early this year, I think. And then
I think it was last year.
Was it?
Yeah, it was 2024.
Oh, was it like late this year?
Yeah, this guy's not fought since. This guy
Well, 'cause he was
needs
supposed to fight what, Urseg? I think?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, he was supposed to fight, but then got injured. So it's like, actually, stinky.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you want to see him face Abazi? What about Perez?
I think Perez has to fight down.
Yep.
Just because coming off of that
Even if he
loss,
won,
yeah.
even if he won, he should fight down because he cancels every fight he has.
I don't know if he's booked, but I'd really love to see my boy win another fight. My boy Steve Urseg.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
thought about
matchup,
I thought about
especially
Steve
especially based on the fight. I thought this is what I really want to see in more of. I know. Obviously,
crazy that they were supposed to fight as well. He also he has a canceled fight against Steve Urseg as well.
Well, I was gonna say I know this is obviously different divisions, so it is a bit harder to carry the same fight style, and I know each division fights differently, but this fight for me was one of my favorite in the night. I thought the way that the Asu against Alex Perez, I thought that it was a really good fight, especially the way that they grappled in the latter rounds.
Yeah.
That is the type of grappling I'm trying to see in the
Yeah.
UFC. I'm not a grappling hater. I
like fun grappling.
Like I like fun grappling. I like how they like mixed it from striking straight to grappling when they started doing it. The fight did not stop being entertaining, and I just feel with that kind of style, it would be a good matchup against Steve Urseg. I think Steve can't deal with that stuff, but he also has that knockout power.
Steve is sneaky mid.
Yeah.
Sneaky mid. That's funny. Nicolas Dalby versus Saygid.
Izagakhmaev.
Yeah.
This fight actually made me so enraged. Not for anything that happened necessarily in the fight, but the scorecards actually I was so upset by. One of the judges gave Saygid Izagakhmaev the win. In no world did Saygid Izagakhmaev win that fight.
No.
Dalby won 3 rounds, maybe 2.
Yeah.
Like, I remember I was watching it, and I was like, because they said, this person gave it this score for Dalby. I'm like, you're serious? It's a split decision? And And I heard someone say Izagakhmaev. I'm like, oh, you're joking. And I because it was in Qatar, I'm like, there's actually going to give it to Saygid. I was actually going to be doing some heinous things if I heard that guy win. Luckily he didn't, because Dalby, I will say, kind of bored, my mind, because he was just holding him against the fence, just like, you're not going anywhere, buddy.
Yeah.
You're staying right. And he was just like holding him.
Yeah.
And the ref had to like separate them a bunch,
Yeah.
which is it was boring, but like he technically won still.
Yep. Yeah.
But it was just like
It was just a meh kind of fight.
Yeah.
I definitely slowed it down.
because it was so like.
It was so intense, and then this one was kind of one of the more boring fights on the prelims and in the whole card.
Yeah.
But hey, I don't mind a Russian losing once in a while. So.
And you know what? In my
Dagestani lost.
And in my
I just
matchups,
love to see it.
and in my matchups, you know who I want to see him face next? A Dagestani versus Ukrainian Daniil Donchenko. Oh my God, the Ultimate Fighter winner, bro, that'd be so fire. Russia versus Ukraine.
That's actually really good.
I would love to see Russia versus Ukraine.
I had a Saygid fighting Adam Fugit.
Fugit.
Adam
love it.
Fugit. Both
what
coming off a loss.
And Dalby's just like.
Yeah. And then Dalby, I want to see him get slimed.
Oh.
Absolutely slimed, because that was a boring ass fight. I have him fighting another fighter on this card, Mikdipik Orolbai.
Really?
Yeah. They're just both kind of in that mid 20s to 30s range, in my opinion.
I've got a good name for a roll by. You'll see, Samir. What are your thoughts? Oh, also, I wanted to see him against Gunnar Nelson because Scandinavian.
Yeah.
Anyways, Samir.
I mean, for matchups.
Yep.
I mean, I was just looking at the rankings right now.
Yep.
I didn't think that was a really good display from Dalby,
Nope.
and that's why I would have him fight down, because you could try to coast or manage through a matchup if your opponent is really tough.
Yeah.
And the matchup was bad for him, but just the way he carried the fight is more of what I don't like seeing in the UFC.
Yeah.
And that's why I'd have him fight also Mikdipik.
Wow. Okay.
Because I think, hey, I'll provide reasoning.
No. Go ahead.
So I just really want to see my boy win by a finish.
Brutal finish.
I just want to see a finish, and I want to see Nicolas Dalby absolutely
retire.
Tap. I want to see him tap within the first 3 minutes, and I think Mikdipik, like Jacob suggested, I am cherry picking here. Best to do that. He doesn't really go to decision too often.
No, I also just want. Yeah, I picked Gunnar Nelson because I just want to see. Sometimes I just like an unction.
Yeah.
Sometimes an unction is fun.
Yeah. My backup, I'm gonna say, just because he stole my idea. Chris Curtis was my other one.
Chris Curtis is so weird because what happened to him?
Where is Chris Curtis?
Can
someone find him?
I don't even remember the last time he fought.
He fought Max Griffin.
When?
That was when was this? It was Derek Lewis versus Taliesin Teixeira fight night.
So half a year ago?
No. August. No, July. It's half a year ago.
And he's gonna fight as early as January, so jeez.
Yeah. I had him because I also have a different matchup for Mikdipik, so.
True.
Featherweight.
But let's get into the best fight of the night. Bogdan Grad got smoked by Luke Riley. Round of applause, everybody. Give a round of applause.
Scousers on top.
Scousers on top. That was the one win that the Scousers got this weekend, and I was there for it. Oh my God. He almost lost that fight, though. Oh my God, I was actually sweating the entire time. I thought he was going to lose, because that first round was really bad. But he got the finish, so that's all that matters. Bogdan Grad also looks really weird. Anyways, Jacob.
Yeah, Luke Riley. Yeah, you definitely need to work on your wrestling a little bit and your grappling because you were getting kind of bodied.
Yeah.
But we saw what we expected to see from Luke Riley. Good striking, solid, stayed sound, very technical, and the power, man. The power's it's there, and he's still very young.
Yeah.
Very, very young. So we could definitely see way more. You got the fight of the night bonus, which is super impressive for your or performance of the night, which is super impressive. I also kind of disagree with him getting performance of the night because he kind of, let's be honest,
he fully got it because of
the name and Patty.
Yeah.
Because low-key, kind of a lucky shot. Like, not lucky, but like, he was kind of losing up, like, every second of that fight up until that shot.
Pretty much.
I will say.
Yeah.
So performance tonight, a little questionable, but hey.
Scousers got it though?
Yeah. Good job.
I will also say.
Bogdan Grad?
I'll also say.
Yeah.
Bogdan Grad, kind of crazy that he's 1-2 in the UFC. He's one of those fighters that, like, he's 1-2 in the UFC, but, like, he's not a 1-2 record fighter, you know? Like,
he's good.
He's like a 3-0 record fighter, but he's just lost to, like Naimov is solid, Riley kind of got lucky.
Well, I just felt like that if he fought with his head more, he would definitely have that fight, because in every exchange you could see the opening, and he never fixed it up, you know. Like, I think in the fight ending exchange, like when he was going in, I mean, he had no guard after the initial exchanges. I felt like when he was throwing very well, and I also thought on the ground did very all right.
I mean, he was winning. Yeah.
I just really like Luke Riley. I like the style that he has. You know, the Scouser style. You know, the one punch knockout. I really like that. I really liked him on the mic too.
I'm so glad he won. I have been watching Luke Riley fight for like 2-3 years now. I was like, this is my scouting process. I'm like, I like this guy when he's like when he had like 4 fights or something, and I was actually so happy when he won. I literally jumped for joy. I jumped in the air. I was so happy. I'm like, I got airtime.
Yeah.
Because I was so excited.
Yeah, he definitely needs to wrestle with Patty and get some
Shem.
And Shem.
Get that, like, how do those two have the really good BJJ?
And
he's got nothing.
Yeah. I think he could still do. I think he needs a couple cans, definitely, to get a little bit more confidence in the UFC, because he's still so young.
Yep.
I have him fighting a name though, kind of a name.
Okay.
Guy who's on a. Where'd this motherfucker go? I had it.
Well, I have mine.
Who's pipe down.
You do your names for Bogdan and for Luke, and then we'll go
for
across.
Luke Riley. I have him fighting a guy on a 5-fight lose streak.
5.
Calvin Kattar. I have him taking on Calvin Kattar, who hasn't won since.
He's like right outside of the rankings.
Who hasn't won since 2022. He should not be right outside of the. I don't think he's right outside of the rankings anymore. He's lost 5 straight.
Like, he's technically like 17th,
which is crazy.
Yeah.
But on Tapology, he's 62nd. So
that's more reasonable than. Because like he was ranked until his last fight, I think, right?
Yeah. So I want to see Luke Riley fight him. 5-fight losing streak. It's a name, and I feel like they're gonna try and push him. He's a Scouser, teammates with Patty.
Yep.
So I really like
Similar
that.
Similar to like Alexandre, where it's just like off of who you train with.
Yeah. And then for Bogdan, hold on.
I want to see him fight a can. I need him to get a win because I like Bogdan too.
I do too, and it's so unfortunate. He really shouldn't be 1-2 in the UFC.
It's just like he's kind of gotten bad matchups.
Just unlucky.
Yep.
I have him fighting Sadiq Youssef.
Oh, okay. Super Sadiq.
Who's
I went the complete other way. You guys are saying, like, just give him someone.
Okay.
I said he should fight Fareed.
Bashrat?
No.
Wait,
no.
Bogdan.
Why would he fight someone who's on like a 6-fight win streak?
No.
That's why I'm saying. I think it would just look like a good fight. That's the
He's
one.
on a 2-fight losing. No.
He's like,
why do you want to kill Bogdan Grad? He's fun. He's cool.
Because I want to see Fareed go up the rankings quick.
Give Fareed someone else.
Fareed beating Bogdan Grad would move him up 1 ranking.
Like, no. I like Sadiq Youssef because he's like, you know, he's still high. He's still kind of a name.
He's just like,
but he's on a 3-fight losing streak.
Yeah.
He's been bad recently. Give him Bogdan Grad. The
bad Grad.
Bad Grad. Hear me out now.
Oh.
Predicting the.
And who do you think Luke should face?
Bananas.
This is just shooting from the moon.
Yep.
Okay, you can stop shooting.
We heard.
I want to see him. I want to see him fight Jack Jenkins next.
Okay.
Luke Riley?
But my shooting from the moon. I don't know why this matchup's speaking to me. I could see him give it a year and a half fighting Felipe Lima. I could see it. And that's
Especially
just a matchup I could see happening.
Lima's fighting Bagdasarian, I think, next. So if he loses to Bagdasarian, fully
But
doable.
for me, Jack Jenkins, just because I think
I do like, yeah.
I think that's a good stylistic matchup for
Yep.
Luke Riley. You kind of want to see him standing on the feet more, just to see more of him in the UFC, see what he's good at, and I feel like Jack Jenkins, really good record. Also, in his last fight, absolutely smoked.
Who did he face? Oh, funny enough, actually. It's funny you say that, because I want to see Bogdan Grad face the guy that Jack Jenkins beat, Ramon Tavares. Because I want to see Bogdan Grad get a win.
We want to see Bogdan Grad up.
Yeah, not fighting
I don't
Farron
want to see
Basharat.
6 fight winning.
Yeah, that's why when I heard you guys pick, I'm
You're
like,
like,
ooh.
We like Bogdan Grad.
And similar though, I do want to see a fight where he generally stays on the feet, but I also want to give him like a name-ish. So I have Luke Riley against Doo-Ho Choi.
Ooh, I like.
I was thinking of that one.
Because,
Yeah.
like, that would be a fun fight, because I would think someone gets a finish. Don't know who, because, Scousers don't get knocked out, and neither do South Koreans. Those guys got granite chins. It's
chins
crazy.
of steel.
Truly.
Yeah.
So, that's what I like to see.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
Let's get into the frickin' main card.
Yeah.
Fraud check.
So for the main card, we'll go through each fight.
Right.
And then we'll swing back and then do our matchups. Or should we keep doing what we're doing? What do you guys think?
Let's just talk about it, and then we'll go about the matchups and all that.
Like talk about the whole card?
No, we'll talk about the fight, and then we'll...
And then go to the matchups?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Sounds good. Okay.
He's back! Kyoji Horiguchi.
You said, who's Horiguchi?
Dude, who's Horiguchi? Come on.
This guy, next in line for the title shot, I'm telling you.
He's like sneaky, like 1 win away from a title shot.
Because there's no one else. There's literally no one else.
I mean, he's not ranked, so there's a few other people.
He
but-
will be ranked soon.
Oh, I guess he would be, yeah. He'll probably be like
Right.
12
Yeah.
or something.
And he fights a guy, not even just a can. He fights a guy who's good. Who's relatively good.
No.
Tagir?
No.
What are we talking about, bro?
I don't think Tagir Ulanbekov is overrated, in my opinion.
I think Kyoji, I owe you an apology. I thought I was right in the beginning of the first round. When Ulanbekov had a little couple entries here and
Yep.
there in the first round, I was like, ooh,
Oh,
these guys don't know what they're talking about. And then
I mean,
Kyoji,
I picked Tagir still.
and then Kyoji got
Yeah, I was the
the
only.
back.
I
and
was the
then,
only one to pick Horiguchi.
Yeah.
As soon as he got in the back, I was like, this is why these guys talk about
Yeah.
him. Like, he's seasoned. He
and-
knows what he's doing. My bad. I need a no ball.
Horiguchi, man, he's just fun too. He's fun
Yeah.
to watch. He's so like.
He was way
He fights-
fast. Like, I knew he was fast, like, when he was in Risen and Bellator and all that, but I was not sort of expecting him to be that fast still.
Yeah.
Like, when he beat Manel Cape, yeah, he was like 35 or something, and he beat Kai Sakura. He was like younger still.
Yeah.
But he's like 38 now or so.
He's 35
Or
actually.
35. Oh, I
Yeah.
thought he was
Way older.
I thought he was, yeah. So I guess he was only like 30.
That's crazy.
One or something
His
like
last
that?
fight when he fought DJ, he would have been
24.
25.
He was 24 in that fight because it was 24 and DJ was 28.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And isn't his last fight... No, his last loss was against Patchy Mix, wasn't it?
Like you at MMA fight?
Well, his last MMA loss, yeah, because I think he won one before going to UFC.
Yeah, his last.
But yeah,
his
he
last
lost to
Patchy
Patchy Mix, which is... Whoa.
Oh no, I did say that in our last podcast. I
Yeah.
said guy lost to Patchy Mix.
Mid. He also lost to, like, Sergio Pettis, right?
Yep.
Because I know he beat him once and then I think lost to him once.
Lost to Kaya Sakura too, and then beat Kaya Sakura.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just a good guy. Anyways, matchups. What are we thinking?
Horiguchi.
Do Tagir first. Let's do the losers.
Tagir. fuck, bro. I mean, I'm still like relatively high on Tagir. I know you say he's overrated. I kind of agree, but I also want to see
he's
him.
overrated, but he's like still a solid rank.
Yeah, like I was low key thinking like a sneaky like Bruno Silva maybe.
Okay.
Does he have a fight booked? Bruno Silva?
Probably not. He just beat
No. So I could see that Bruno Silva wouldn't be too bad. He just beat
Hyun Sung Park.
Sung Park after losing 2 straight to Manel Cape and Josh Van. That could be kind of fun. Just guys who are trying to still make the name for themselves in the rankings, trying to prove that they deserve to be in that top 15.
Yeah.
So I'll say that. For Horiguchi, however, though, it's tough because like I could low key see him after Josh Van getting a title shot, but I'm not gonna say that because I think that's too early.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna say the winner of Brendan Royval and Manel Cape as a title eliminator because, like we said earlier, Moreno and Tetsuro Taira, that could be a title eliminator. I think Tetsuro Taira wins, definitely gets a title shot.
Yeah. Moreno wins, maybe.
Maybe.
If it's Vanna's champ, whoever wins Taira Moreno gets the shot.
Yeah.
But if it's Pantoja, maybe.
Yeah. But any of the winners between like Cape and Royval and Tetsuro Taira and Moreno, any of those guys. Really, any of those 4,
they could all get a shot.
He could fight any of them. Really, and I would be happy.
Yeah,
I just want to see. He has to fight up. Like he'll be probably.
Oh yeah, well
he'll probably ranked like. Loki, he could be ranked like 9th right now.
I think so he certainly will be fighting up. I'm not sure how far up.
Well, do you think he like because right now 9th is Tim Elliott, and I could see him being 9th.
Well, because where was
Tagir's 11th.
He was 11th, right?
So I can see
he's 10 or 9. Yeah.
Yeah, because right now it's. Tagir, Steve, Tim Elliott, and then Almabayev, Alex Perez, all of them.
So he's not 8.
He could be 9.
At
10.
best 9.
At worst 11.
10.
Really?
I think he'll be above Steve.
Yeah.
Because Steve just beat Ode Osborne kind of barely.
Yeah.
So.
Sure.
Samir.
For my matchups for Ulanbekov,
yep.
I'm giving the American Clayton Carpenter.
Oh, okay.
I think that would be a good matchup. You know, Clayton off of a loss.
Didn't he last face Jafel Filio?
Yeah. And he lost by Kimura, I think.
Something like that, yeah.
I just think that would be a good matchup. You know, Tagir would work on his strong suits, and I feel like that's definitely an opponent within his range.
So you want him to maybe get a win?
Yeah.
Or like a more confident win kind of thing?
And then for Horiguchi,
yep.
I mean, like I said last week, didn't know much about the guy.
Yeah.
Remember
but
the name now.
haven't seen him, and knowing him now, I think. I mean, he's not in the rankings yet, is he? He's just outside?
I mean, this was his return to the UFC, but he just beat Ulanbekov, so he will be ranked by tomorrow.
I mean, I thought as soon as I saw him, I saw the country, I'm like, yo. But I'm not making that jump. I was going to say winner, or loser, sorry, of Moreno versus
Did you want to see Japan versus Japan? Tetsuro Taira versus Horiguchi.
So if Brandon Moreno were to win, Tetsuro Taira, and then if Brandon Moreno were to lose, then he would also fight Horiguchi. I just think that's a good fight for either of the loser, and I don't think that would be too much of a jump up in class for Horiguchi.
I think I totally would agree. I would personally put Tagir Ulanbekov. I would put him against someone who just broke into the rankings recently. I want to see him face the tough winner, Joseph Morales. Just because, I mean, he's going to fight someone, like, ranked, but, like, bottom of the rankings. Unless he could face, like, an unranked guy, but I think they'll just give him, like, a ranked guy just to see can he win. We'll see. But Kyoji Horiguchi, I think he faces this guy, win or lose, he faces Manel Cape. Because if he beats Brandon Royval, I still think Taira versus Moreno winner faces the title, the champion. So, Manel Cape is just going to be sitting there. And Manel Cape, before he got to the UFC, in Rizin, got slimed by Horiguchi. So it's
kind
like,
of
hey,
a revenge.
Horiguchi, he's going to have one more fight. He's one win away from a title shot. So it's either, you beat this guy and get get that lick back. You lost to this guy, get that win back in the UFC, or he loses and Horiguchi gets the title shot. So it's title shot versus, lost on my record.
Who do you think is better at grappling? Horiguchi or Manel-Kape? Because I think that's where the fight goes, is the ground.
I mean, I would say Horiguchi. I mean, in their last fight, he was better in the grappling, but Manel-Kape is definitely better since then. I would lean Horiguchi right now.
Yeah.
But, Manel for sure could be better now because he's just younger and, just more in his prime.
Yep.
But I think Manel-Kape versus Horiguchi would be a banger and a rematch, so there's some, story to... That could be I guess could be a fight night main event.
It'd be fun. Flyweight? Yeah. It's always a banger. Heavyweight, though. We got
going from the lightest to the heaviest.
Yeah, we got the WCA versus
Shamil Gaziev.
Man.
Shout out the Bahrain brother, right?
I feel bad for him.
I do too. He would have smoked Spivak.
Yeah.
And then short notice,
no. Against arguably the top contender. One of the top contenders in the heavyweight.
I was actually gonna ask, do you think that WCA has passed up Sergey Pavlovich even though he lost to him in the rankings?
We'll get there.
Oh, okay.
We'll get there.
All right.
I'll let Samir speak on this, and then we'll go into our matchmaking for this one.
I mean, I just thought really shitty for Shamil.
Yeah.
Because of all the matchups you would have wanted it for it to get rebooked, you would have wanted to be WCA. And I also thought that, how many days notice was this?
4.
3?
Yeah, I think it was
4 days notice to step in like that.
Well,
just
it was the day that we filmed, so I think it was 4 days. Yeah. That's crazy.
I just felt like he was really dialed. He was really sharp. His timing off the counter was really crisp.
Yeah.
I thought he looked like he had this fight booked. It actually looked the opposite way around. It looked like Shamil stepped in on 3 days notice.
Yeah.
And I'm really excited for you guys to hear my matchups.
Yeah. One thing I want to say though is I feel really bad for Shamil because you're training for Sergey Spivak, who's not been the greatest and is a very grappler dominant. So you're training grappling. You're not really training your boxing and range striking, and then you have to fight a guy who's bigger, stronger. Power puncher, fast, not faster, I would say, but bigger, stronger, and a power puncher.
Yeah. And
as a guy who's very dominant in range, and you could tell Shamil wasn't ready for that because he tried to kind of stay at range and then use his Shamil's a shorter kind of heavyweight, so he uses his blitzes to get in there, and Waldo was just no.
I'll also add, I fully think, because I remember
so bad for him.
when I was looking at it, Sergey Spivak has to just go to light heavyweight. Bro, you know what's crazy? He's 6'3". I forget his exact wingspan. He is the exact same height and I think he's 1 inch longer of reach than Jan Blachowicz. He's the same build as Jan Blachowicz, who's jacked.
Yeah.
Dude, just cut some weight, please, bro.
Yeah.
You're nicknamed the polar bear because you're built like one, but fuck.
Yeah. Just cut some weight.
Just do a few sit-ups.
And you do well at...
He could,
You probably do better at light heavyweight, yeah. Yeah.
Anyways.
Barring that, though, Shamil Gaziev, I have him just rematching Sergey? Yeah. Just rebook it.
Go to light heavyweight. Anyways, fight this
guy again. Fight this guy, lose, then go to light heavyweight. Okay?
True.
Yeah. I think that's my matchup for sure.
And then, what about your...
WCA, I have him fighting Volkov.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
Just because I think Volkov is just going to be sitting there. It was between Volkov and Almeida, but I ended up choosing Volkov.
So you got Shamil fighting...
Sergey Spivak.
Sergey Spivak again.
The guy who was originally going to fight.
The guy who's... Why are you making that face? He was supposed to fight him anyways. Spivak just got hurt. What's the issue? And then WCA versus Volkov, just because it's so unfortunate, but it's going to be Cyril versus Tom again.
Yep.
And Volkov is still
like
the number 2, number 1 contender.
Oh yeah,
He's just not. He's not number 1 behind Cyril.
Yeah.
So he's just kind of sitting there waiting, and like, who's gonna fight? Like Volkov. Like he can't fight Almeida again. I really don't want to see him fight Popovich again. We know how that goes at this point. So yeah, just WCA versus Volkov just was kind of like a, hey, whoever wins this does get the title shot next, but we gotta wait for Tom and Cyril to fight again.
Plus Waldo beat Tom's teammate.
He did beat Tom's teammate, so yeah. Which Tom, Cyril, just book that for January.
I hope.
Those guys are both in shape. They're both still get them both training. But
little side note, you know what's crazy is that the only fight that's probably it's right now rumored that the main event of UFC 323 is gonna be Nunes Pena or Nunes
324.
Nope, or 324. Yeah, the January card. It's gonna be Nunes Harrison.
I saw that, which is kind of cool.
It's cool, but like the main event.
Yeah,
where's Volk?
Yeah, I saw that. Otherwise, it could be Pereira versus Carlos Ulberg. I saw that one too. I'm not mad at it, but again, where's Topuria? Where's
Volk? I thought he was gonna fight December, but anyways, let's get back to.
For Shamil, I had him fighting Tybura.
Okay.
Tybura coming off a win, I think. Or no, a loss to Delia. But before that, he was on a little bit of a
he was doing pretty well.
And I just feel like Shamil should not fight Sergey Spivak coming off of that loss. That loss kind of puts him down, I think. I think you'd have to fight down, but I wouldn't fight anyone below him in the rank.
I always feel like if you pull out of a fight, like you don't get to fight higher. You know what I mean? Like I think if you do pull out of a fight, you should fight lower.
But then if you pull out of a fight and then your opponent who you pulled out against lost like that, I don't think you should get rewarded either. And I thought of for WCA, I honestly think that I'd probably have him fight Curtis Blades.
Curtis Blades for Delete or Waldo?
For Waldo. I think that's another good fight.
Yep.
And then after that matchup, if you were to win, depending on when they book that fight, could possibly be next for a title decider, title shot decider. Maybe against Volkov.
Yeah.
Something like that.
So do you think that, like, he lost to Pavlovich a couple months ago, do you think that he's kind of almost maybe gone past him now that he's beat Delia and Shamil back-to-back?
I think so.
I kind of think so, too, because, like, Pavlovich is pretty inactive, and Waldo is the opposite. He's got 4 wins this year.
Yo, people don't talk about this enough. He got a fight against someone he trains with.
Mm-hmm.
They was literally supposed to be the easiest fight for him just to get lil broed by Volkov. Like, I think people forget this. That is still one of the most embarrassing thing I've ever seen. He was curling his hair in his corner, and then at the end of the fight, he got so fucking butthurt, he, like, shoved him.
Yep.
Fuck you, Sergey. Honestly, that's the biggest oral loss. That's like me trying to, I don't know, play on a 10-inch like basketball hoop against, I don't know, like a toddler, and then the toddler fucking dunks on me. It's like embarrassing. I would not get him fighting Sergey.
That's fire. No, Pavlovich, overrated. I want to see Shamil Gaziev. I definitely don't think, short notice, or except it was short notice, a different opponent. I think he should be punished for that. And I want to see him face someone who also kind of got maybe fraud checked. Telson Teixeira. Just battle of the beasts. 6 foot. I think he's 6'6", or maybe he's 1 inch taller. I don't know. And Gaziev's like 6'4", 6'5". Like, it's just 2 monsters.
Yeah.
And I want to see, similar to what you said, I want to see him face Curtis Blades. I mean, he called him out. He said, do you think that Curtis Blades will accept the offer of, he said that he wants to face him on the co-main of Royval Cape?
Who, WCA?
Yeah. He said, I want to face him on the last card of the year. So that means that'll be his 6th fight of the year.
I mean, Curtis could. He didn't. He last fight was like.
Bro, it was Rizvan Kuniev.
Yeah, like that early this year.
Yeah, that was in June. That was. We were all at your house.
Yeah, and Curtis doesn't like as a heavyweight. You don't really need to train.
You don't need to cut weight.
Yeah, you're kind of just training and you can just show up. So that's why WCA did it. But yeah, I could see that. That'd be fun.
If it happens this year, if Waldo Cortes-Acosta beats Curtis Blades in 3 weeks, he's the number 1 contender.
He's low-key.
He's the number 1 contender.
Ahead of Cyril.
You know what? Apparently he just has the gas tank of like Marab, so maybe.
Yeah. All right, moving on.
All right,
moving on. We got
oh my God,
4
sliding.
fights. Yeah. Jack Hermanson versus Miktabik Orolbai.
Why did he cut weight? Why did you get knocked out by RoboCop and go, let me drop 15 more?
Yeah.
What?
No.
What do you
That's
mean?
really stupid.
The first time in his career he goes to welterweight, he's like, I'm 38. It's fine. I'll just go. Who am I facing?
This Kazakhstanian.
Right. Yeah.
Sorry,
he's a Kurd.
Kurd.
Yeah.
Kyrgyzstanian.
I'm fighting this fucking Kurd demon.
Yeah.
And
now Miktabik's, he's an impressive record. He's beat the Tyrannosaurus Rex. He's beaten the Stephalopoulos. And now Jack Hermanson. I mean,
there you go.
Next in line.
Yeah.
Welterweight, up and coming.
It's crazy his only losses to Rebecca. And he also could have won that fight.
Could have won that.
Yeah.
Could have won that.
Crazy fight.
Samir, any thoughts?
What are your thoughts on Old Man Hermanson getting shine?
Honestly, I don't like Swedish meatballs, bro. I'm so glad this guy lost. Also, Miktabik,
Such a random. I'm sorry. sorry.
What? You also.
You do like Swedish meatballs.
No, I don't like Swedish meatballs.
You like? I've seen you eat IKEA meatballs.
Okay, well, that was supposed
You
to be
lie.
a one-liner. That was
You
supposed to be a
lie.
one-liner.
You
I don't
like-
like meatballs, and Jack Hermanson in this fight was a meatball. Miktabik finished him early,
That was fire, bro. That was fire.
I think that was fire.
See, I see the build up now, but it just didn't work because I've seen you eat Swedish meatballs.
Yeah.
I think Miktabik completely swept the floor with him, and I'd like him to absolutely sweep Dalby next off. I said that earlier in my predictions, but I think that would be a match made in heaven for Miktabik.
And what about Jack Hermanson?
What does he do?
I can tell you what he does. Bye-bye! Retire.
You want him to retire?
Yeah, bro, you're 38, and you just got knocked out back-to-back.
I've got fun ones.
Honestly,
Just retire, bro. I'm done with
I know
you.
you're going to hate this pick, but really good name for him. Obviously, you'd want Mike to fight up, but just give me another Slavin, bro.
Mike Malott sneaky loses that.
And Jack?
Hermanson, he loses.
You someone get choked out. It's like what? Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I think that'd be a matchup that I'd want to make it. But obviously, Mike Malott would be looking to fight up.
Yeah.
And Jack Hermanson
He is fighting Colby Covington.
I
think I've said this in the last 3 episodes. He is fighting Colby.
He is fighting Colby.
I think I don't know, just leave the UFC.
You think he should retire?
Maybe a guy I don't know. Morano.
Alex Morano?
Yeah, just someone. He's off a 3-fight losing streak, so if he can't beat him, then I would cut him.
All right, Jacob. Who are your matchups?
Hermanson, just retire, bro. It's over.
Oh wait, don't you also have
your
Miktabik
days.
against Dalby?
I did.
Oh, you had a backup, right?
But I had a backup.
Right.
Miktabik, I got you fighting one of my favorite fighters, Kevin Holland.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. I don't hate it.
Which kind of sucks because I think Kevin Holland loses that very confidently, unfortunately. But he's the ultimate fraud checker. The ultimate,
Kevin Holland's the ultimate fraud checker and the ultimate fraud.
Yeah. He's he's a good top 15, gatekeeper. You know what I mean? If you want to get in that ranked fight, you gotta fight Kevin Holland first. And I think Miktabik, that's a winnable fight.
We said this last time before his last fight. If you're a dog, you're gonna face Miktabik or Orolbai in February. It was really fun making matchups for these two because they're both getting slimed out. And they're both having a retirement fight. Jack Hermanson. He
Is
lost.
he staying at welterweight?
He's going back to middleweight.
Okay.
Oh, you're not going to retire?
I think I know.
You're going to be retired by Atiba Gauthier. You're good, buddy! You're good!
I kind of had a feeling.
Yeah. And Miktabiko Robai, new welterweight. You're also going to be retiring somebody. In Rio de Janeiro, you're retiring Vicente Luque! Double killing! Let's go! Bro, Luque, please fight Miktabik. You could win, bro. You can win, I promise. Oh, man. Because Joel Alvarez couldn't slime you, so you're really good. Like, you're actually, like, if you think, like, hear me out now, right? You can beat Miktabiko Robai, alright?
If you can beat Raffael dos Anjos, hear me out now.
So yeah, I have Jack Hermanson versus Atiba and Miktabik Robai versus Vicente Luque.
Okay, I like that.
Double sliming.
I like that. Light heavyweight though. Volkan Ozdemir versus Alonzo Menafield.
Bro, I went to go get some water from the kitchen and the fight was already over. What happened? It was just like, oh, it was over. He just got pushed to the fence and he's out.
I don't know. I don't even know, man. Honestly, I was kind of just watching. Like, I went on my phone for a second. It was just.
It was like a minute.
Yeah. I don't even.
Menafield sneaky bad, and also
not sneaky. I think he's just bad.
He's also he's 38.
What? I thought he was younger. Why the fuck did I pick him?
Because. Bro, the last time Ozdemir fought was, like, mid last year.
And he lost to Alberg.
Yeah. And he's also, like, he's kind of like Max Holloway. He's just been in the UFC forever, but he's, like, kind of younger.
Yeah.
Versus Menafield just got in the UFC old.
Yeah.
He was old getting into there.
Yeah.
So.
Any thoughts?
Yo, Alonzo Menafield, bye, bro.
You have him retiring?
No, not retiring, but I mean...
Oh, just like packed?
This guy is not good at all.
Yep.
Ozdemir, I'm really, really excited for his matchup when I say my matchups for him, but I just think Alonzo, game's gone. You know, this guy in his last couple fights, even in his... last win against Umar, the decision win, I mean, he just looks so poor. And in that light heavyweight division, you can't be that mediocre. I used to think he was like a outside shout, you know, for like a top 10 ranking, you know, just sitting in between the 10 and the 7, just sandwiched in there, a good fight. No, not at all. Bye, Alonzo Menafield.
Yeah.
I'm getting you packed up in my next matchup.
Oh, so am I.
Me too.
I'm so excited for
Let's
this
hear yours
fight.
first, then. After.
Yeah. I just want to say Alonzo Menafield. Yeah, we're sending you straight to the cemetery. Give him Jiang Min Yang.
Boom! That's it. Did you say it's him too?
Yay! Yeah. Goodbye. Send him straight to hell.
You're going to the Mountain Tiger.
Yeah. And Alonzo Menafield.
And you're going Tiger.
And Menafield can't leg kick, and that's apparently Jiang Min Yang's weakness.
Apparently,
so,
yeah.
Alright, Volkan Ozdemir.
Yeah.
I think this is a little bit more interesting for him.
Yes.
I got Sweet Dreams, Jamal.
I also have
Yay! Let's go, bro. Same wavelength.
I mean, he said he wanted top 5.
Damn.
He's not getting top 5.
He's not on the same wavelength, though.
You guys have Jamal Hill?
I mean, Volkan wanted a top 5 fight.
No.
Jamal Hill's 6.
Yeah, and
he's also on a 3, 4 fight losing streak.
You just don't deserve anyone in the top 5. Like,
no, he has to fight down.
The only other option could be like the winner of Blachowicz-Guskov.
But then that person could keep be looking at a title shot, so that's still above Volk. But you can't even do the loser of that fight because if Guskov loses, he's like 5 spots below Volkan. So it's like, anyways, what do you think?
I honestly think that Ozdemir can fight anybody between 5 and 8, so people directly above him.
Yeah.
My matchup
is 5
5 is Blachowicz.
Which is fucking crazy.
Like,
Is Khalil 4?
Khalil's number 4.
That's crazy.
I think an easy fight or an easier fight for him would be Murzakanov, but I was also looking at Azamat's last matchup. I think even though he had a really good win, I would love to see him fight Rakic. I think that would be a really good matchup between Ozdemir and Rakic, and I feel like Rakic got him in that. And Rakic can climb back into the top 10. I know he's 10 right now, but he's probably going to get knocked off. So I want to see him, get a stable top 10. Really like Ozdemir.
You saying? Well, hold on. You're saying Rakic is going to win that fight?
Yeah, I know he lost to Azamat.
Badly.
I know he lost to Azamat.
Bro, he had a 4-fight losing streak.
Yeah, but against who?
know.
Name out who he's lost to.
Yeah, sure. But his last win was 2021 against Thiago Santos.
Well, I just
bro, come on.
I just wouldn't want Ozdemir. I just wouldn't want to see Ozdemir against Murzakanov. Like,
I wouldn't either.
I wouldn't want to watch that.
That's
The
death.
Jamal Hill fight was actually a good pick from you guys. I was just trying to do something
Good job,
different. I was gonna do Jamal Hill was my backup and Rakic was my first.
I'm Anyways, let's get to the fight of the night.
Yeah.
Bilal Muhammad loses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I this was.
Who did you have winning that fight?
I had Ian.
You had Ian Gary,
Ian Gary.
29-28?
Yeah, we talked about it. I think I called you right before the fight. Or
Yeah. Why was it 3 rounds?
No, yeah. I think if this was a 5-round fight, I think Bilal could have won.
Well,
But it's also tough because I think Ian won all 3 rounds.
are you sure 3 rounds? I thought the fight ended in the first when something happened, and that's what happens in a fight after you get poked. Well, the stoppage in the first round.
Right. What was
Tom Aspinall.
Oh my god, bro. Oh my god.
Is it even
Tom Aspinall. This is how you condone yourself. You know?
Keep fighting.
Keep fighting like Bilal. Real champ in my eyes. He was a champ. Unlike you. You were interim. You never even defended that interim belt. I don't care about John Jones was holding you up. Bilal Muhammad and the streets of Chicago over your ass. Having said that, absolutely horrid display from Bilal Muhammad. Ian Gary, absolute domination.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't really see. This was a very Leon Edwards display from Bilal Muhammad.
Like when he fought Bilal?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Very, very Leon Edwards display. Just never really looked like he had any chance in it.
Yep.
I thought that Mike Tyson hands got outstruck. And
Tyson hands.
Canelo hands. You
dumbass. Canelo hands. Sorry. Wrong quote, but he couldn't throw like Canelo.
No.
Gary, I mean, he outstruck him. His takedown defense was top notch.
Yeah.
I thought his striking was really clean. That's an aspect of Ian Gary that I have been very judgmental on in the past, his striking.
Oh, yeah.
And I just thought he proved me kind of wrong. His cardio completely outpaced Bilal, which is something I didn't think was going to happen.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be more neck and neck. But completely outclassed him. Good job, Ian Gary. I mean, Ian Gary's CV, slowly but surely, one of the best in the division.
He's
and
golf class.
Well, he's now tied Conor McGregor for the most UFC
That's
wins.
crazy, too.
That's crazy.
But even his wins.
Yeah, I was saying,
mean,
it was like and he's fought like how many in like the last 3-4 years?
Yeah. Well, all of them in 4 years. 10
Yeah.
times in 4 years. Conor fought 10 times in 8.
Jeez, I mean, he's still technically on the roster.
Yeah. No, I was really impressed with Ian Gary. His striking, like you said, has always been, I mean, not in question because he is more of a striker than a grappler per se. But he's definitely like a point striker. But this fight, he definitely looked for the finish. I will say, however, that second round eye poke, that's a point deduction. That's a point deduction. It should have been a 9-9 round. Because I personally had Ian winning all 3 rounds. I had it 30-27. Second round, you could argue Bilal. But that's a blatant eye poke when he I don't even know what he did. He pounced on him. He was like,
oh yeah, the 2 hands.
Yeah,
he tried to push Bilal away, but just
yeah.
So you'd have it as a 29-27 scorecard.
Yes.
Ian Gary is
29-27.
6th in the rankings, by the way.
Sorry?
Ian Gary is 6th in the rankings.
Well, the rankings haven't updated yet.
Yeah, but even prior to that,
he should be
Morales jumped above him. Morales number 3, I think.
Well, yeah, Protez and Protez.
He should be 5 above Protez.
He will move above Protez.
I think he's gonna move.
But yeah, Bilal.
Yeah.
Not a boring fighter. Bilal's looked really impressive in his last couple. Not impressive because he's lost both fights, but he's looked very, very entertaining. To his own demise, though, he's not wrestling enough. That's his whole. I get it.
He's leaned too much in the Canelo hands.
He's leaned not even too much in the Canelo hands, but just leaned too much into being an entertainer and trying to be an entertaining fighter. I think he bought into the whole social media, getting shit on constantly, getting people just calling him boring. So he's like, all right, I'm not boring anymore. And then it's just not gone well for him. I think he's just trying to strike, just wrestle, just take the guy down. How many takedowns did he have in this fight? 7. So that's quite a bit actually in a 3-round fight.
Yeah.
And Ian Gary, I guess, just
7 attempted.
7 attempted. Had a really good.
I was I don't remember him landing 7.
No, he had 0 for 7. He didn't land 1.
Yeah, I was
so I don't know what's happened. I don't if he's just not setting it up as well. If he's just fighting guys who have really good takedown defense, or he's just really bad now. But yeah, great performance from Ian Gary.
I was really,
super impressed.
I was really scared. There were a few moments in the 3rd round where I was like, Ian, please don't choke this.
Yeah.
Because he would get, he was kind of getting chinned at certain points. Bilal was getting some actual combos, and I'm like, no, are the Canelo hands... I'm like, there's no way that the first time we're actually seeing a real display of the Canelo hands is against my guy, Ian Machado Gary.
Yeah.
I was sweating buckets until it was over. And even when I was when the scorecards, I'm like, I don't know. I heard 30-27. I'm like, it should be Ian, but we're also in the Middle East. I don't know.
Yeah.
And then they said Ian Gary. I'm like, oh, thank God.
It's just a great performance. Great fight from Ian. Matchmaking.
I'll start.
Okay.
I remember in our last episode, I kind of said one thing. I'm fully switching what I said from our last episode because I have Bilal Muhammad facing someone he's been calling for a fight for years. I have Bilal Muhammad versus Kamaru Marty, fake newsman.
Yeah.
Just because, they're both... I've thought about it over, since our last episode, and I don't think Usman should get the title shot. I remember after Islam's fight, I said the opposite. Well, I didn't say he deserves it, but I thought he was going to get it. I don't think he will anymore because of certain events that have transpired. I think Bilal will face Usman because that's also just a great match. Two wrestlers. That'd be a really fun fight.
Yeah.
And Ian Gary.
Yeah. Say it.
He will be in his next fight beating Islam Makhachev for the welterweight title. We will be there.
Yeah.
We will be there.
Yeah. Yeah. I have the exact same.
Bilal versus Usman.
Exact same. Now,
you also have him beating Islam Makhachev?
Now, I know, Samir, you brought this up last time, where it's always this is the guy that's going to do it. This is the guy that's going to do it. But Ian Gary, I think, honestly, could do it. Hear me out now, with Ian Gary's striking range, how tall and how lengthy he is, think about this. Jack Della Maddalena versus Bilal Muhammad. Bilal landed 3 for 9 takedowns. Against Ian Gary, 0 for 7.
Over 7?
Over 7.
Who is Ian Gary's last loss to?
Shavkat Rakhmonov.
Who's
what does that have to do with Islam Makhachev?
Shavkat the fight's no way similar to
Shavkat's also 6'4". Islam's 5'11".
That's what I mean. I think with Ian's length, Yeah, Islam's never fought anyone close to that height.
Yeah.
His tallest fighter I think he's fought would probably have been JDM at 5'11", 6 foot.
Yeah.
Like, I think that could be a real problem. I don't think Islam will lose just because it's Islam. I'm not gonna doubt you.
We will be picking Ian Machado Gary.
But I will say, if anyone has a shot in this division right now,
it's not Michael Morales.
There's two. It's Ian Gary and it's Kamaru Usman. I think those are the two that have the best shot, that have the best counter wrestling, that have the best, like, just stylistically. Like, I know we said it was JDM. We got proved wrong.
Yeah. And Morales
but
and
until
Protez,
I got proved wrong,
we get smoked.
Morales and Protez both die. I'm sorry. Protez especially, no, not going to work out.
Yeah.
But Kamaru and Ian Machado Gary,
and they're going to be fighting.
They have the best chance right now. And Kamaru does not deserve it. Give him Ian Gary.
Yup. And I was fully saying, the welterweight title shot, it did kind of fully depend on Ian. If he got the finish, he would undoubtedly beat the contender. You could argue now who it is, but I personally still have it. Samir?
I mean, I'm just saying this based off of Islam fighting Kamaru because Kamaru will be booked up. I was thinking Bilal to fight another guy who just recently lost, Sean Brady, and
Go Birds.
I was thinking a rematch between Ian Gary and Shavkat because I really still don't see Ian being good enough yet. I think he doesn't need one more fight. He just needs an opponent that actually really, really tests him because the last one that he did get tested against, he lost. And I feel like he's better than MVP. He's better than Bilal.
Yeah.
He's
better
won
than
all
Song
the,
Kanon?
He's won all the fights that he should be winning, and I feel like on the flip side, that is the one fight that Shavkat would want because if he wins that fight, he can go back immediately into contention. This guy's been dropping down the rankings. I feel like that's a perfect matchup, But I can also see why they'd want to push Ian Gary to the title shot. Personally, I think one more, so that's why I think the only guy that in the division that is not the title that he could be fighting is Shavkat.
Do you think that it'd be better for Ian to have a rematch either against a Shavkat or a Protez, or do you think he should face a different contender who hasn't faced Morales
or JDM?
Well, I just feel like I just feel like Morales would be a step down for him, even if it's technically as of right now a step up in the
Spider-Man?
rankings. I just don't think that. I think that Michael Morales is Ian's bread and butter, and I just feel like that should not be a matchup that he should be doing, and I do not want to see him fight JDM.
No,
I don't want to see elite levels of ground game.
Someone have a bomb going off? What just happened? Did you just defuse a nuclear bomb?
Ian Gary against Shavkat Rakhmonov. you know, that is the matchup I want to see happen.
Yeah.
Alright, main event.
Talk about Dan Hooker getting smoked.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't have a chance, bro. Not a chance in history.
As we were saying, he had to land a perfect shot. He didn't.
He got submitted. Game over. Dan Hooker, you fight. Tamir, I agreed with you earlier, and I don't want to steal your thunder.
So who'd you say?
Who'd you say for Dan Hooker to fight?
Do you forget who you said?
Raffael Fiziev versus Dan Hooker.
See, I kind of thought Raffael Fiziev, and that's who I have booked. But I also kind of think if Arnold Allen is going to lightweight, I would prefer Fiziev facing him. So if it's not Raffael Fiziev, I do want to see him. I think he also called him out. Ronald Moicano.
Yeah.
He's a drop in the rankings, but Dan Hooker versus who?
Sorry, I had Dan Hooker potentially versus Michael Chandler at the White House. I think that's really fun. Just two guys going battle tested. It's just going to be a brawl between...
Yeah.
And Michael Chandler hasn't fought in a while.
Actually, not BK, because you know who Michael Chandler's facing. Conor McGregor! I'll see you at the top!
If it's not Conor at the White House, it
could be Danny.
It could be Danny.
It could be Danny Hooks.
And then, guys, do we even need... Sorry, did you say you're Dan Hooker? Yeah, you... Raffael Steve.
It's just... Finally!
No.
We finally have an actual number one contender. Finally. Good job, Armin. You fought somebody, not in grappling. Good job, man. I'm so proud of you.
Yeah, it's Armin.
I'm so glad that we finally have to deal with Justin Gaethje or Paddy Pimblett.
So now it has to be Gaethje versus Paddy.
Man,
There's no way Gaethje sits out another 6 months.
Yeah, because at
gets
that
a title
point,
shot.
someone else will be Max and Charles are already ahead of Gaethje again.
Yeah.
So it's you're definitely not getting a title shot unless it's at the White House, which they might book because Gaethje.
No.
I just think that...
I just think Armin should fight Mateusz Gamrot.
Well, I don't think so. I think that Armin, in his last couple of fights, even though it spans... This guy's
2
already
years.
given me
I'm just listening. I'm just listening.
I think even though he's only fought once a year, I've thought that every time I've seen him fight in the scramble, this guy's just... I've never seen a guy move the way he does.
Oh, okay.
I remember against Charles...
We're glazing. I thought you were going to start dissing.
No. I think against Charles, I forget the specific round where we had him in the...
It's round 3.
Yeah. In the third round where he had him, he was kind of showboating.
Mm-hmm.
He got out of that, and then Dan Hooker had a guillotine.
Yeah.
And the way he just
half-assed guillotines, yeah.
It was pretty half-assed, but still, it's I never really see fighters move the way he does.
Well,
he
you
turned
saw
out
that
he was
training
on
video?
his
He
back,
fully
and then he
rolled. That was
fully
gross,
rolled.
bro.
And I looked at that, and that was the highlight of the fight for me.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
I'm damn, this guy just moves
Well,
different.
it wasn't. He
This is
didn't
back-to-back fights, and every single time he's out for a year and months, and it looks like he just never left.
He's so good. I said in the group chat, I was like, bro, not even to glaze, but Armin's so good. It's... I don't hate it, because,
I don't
Armin's
hate Armin.
entertaining,
Yeah.
but he's also, a little...
He's a spoiled bitch.
Yeah, he's a little arrogant and all that, which I'm like, eh.
Bro, did you see
But
him,
he's just, so
actually
good.
trying to, choke out the Ilya Topuria,
Yeah, it's just so dumb.
guy? There was a guy who pretended to, he was an impersonator for Ilya Topuria.
Yeah.
and as soon as, the guy started talking, he just went for his throat.
Yeah. Have you seen the training videos of Armin doing that spinny
The
thing?
spin thing, yeah.
Yeah, it's gross. And then
Well, that's
when
what-
I saw him doing it in the fight, I'm like, you know what?
It works.
It works. That was he did it perfectly. He literally just
Well, that's the thing is that people were like, oh, he was doing that thing too much, and that's when he got injured when Islam was champ. And they're like, this guy was spinning too much on his head.
yeah.
Well, look what just happened.
Yeah, it clearly worked.
And
because that guillotine was tight. I think half-ass, sure, but Armin probably would have got out anyways. But Dan would have squeezed a lot harder, gotten a lot more Armin under pressure compared to what ended up happening. So.
Yeah, and I'm not saying he would win, but that's kind of a close matchup.
Versus Ilya?
Got it. I think it's
Right now,
it's
he's the
much
best
closer
shot.
than Charles Oliveira.
It's much closer than Charles, Max, Justin, Paddy.
Actually,
Well, let's not throw Patty into the mix.
Okay,
here.
number 5 ranked fighter, and he started at 10 in his last fight when he beat Chandler.
He was 9.
Okay, shut the fuck up.
Hey, I said the wrong matchup for Ian Gary because I totally forgot about this. Ian Gary moves up to middleweight and fights the guy who has a problem with him.
Oh yeah,
Because we will be talking about that. What were you guys' thoughts on that Khamzat
Yeah,
Chimaev push?
I thought it was just funny. You're a world champion. Be a good example. Be a good example.
Yeah, it
I'm
was
gonna
just,
kill you, brother.
it was kind of dumb. They were kind of they were
I thought
dapping
they
each
were
other
chilling.
up, and then Ian was like, "Yo, congrats, Armin, congrats."
The guys in between, he won't fight me. He's a world champion. I'll fuck you up. I'll fuck you up, brother.
Yeah, they just fucking shoves him, and Ian's like,
That's
the
so
hell, man?
unprofessional. That's so unprofessional.
yeah. And then Ian walks away and just daps some random dude up. Okay.
Yeah, and then he goes, "Hey."
I feel like we already mentioned this last week. I'm not sure if we did, but what do we think of Armin's pre-fight antics because this is with the.
No, we didn't talk about the headbutt. The headbutt.
Oh, that yeah.
Yeah, really bad because let's say he fucking like hurt Dan Hooker or cut Dan Hooker, and Dan Hooker was like, I can't fight now because I got this huge cut.
Yeah.
Fight gets canceled, and then what? We don't see Armin for another 6 months.
And that means that he ruined now multiple main events. I'll say it's the same thing as like, do you remember the clip of like when Drakkar Close pushed Jeremy Stevens? He like pushed him.
Yeah.
And then Jeremy Stevens like blew his Achilles.
Yeah.
And that fight got canceled and derailed both of their careers.
Yeah.
That could have happened again, except instead of pushing, he literally headbutt the guy.
Yeah. Yeah. Realistically, Dan Hooker
had a nice little cut.
He had a cut here,
Yeah.
and Dan Hooker could have easily said, "I'm not fighting."
Yeah.
He could have said, "I have a concussion. I'm not doing it."
Yeah.
Fucked up Armin, because Dana. If that happens, Dana's never giving Armin a title shot. He would have to win like 3 straight against top contenders to get a title shot because that'd be 2 main events. He fucking screwed.
He would
over.
have to face Patty.
Yeah.
And lose.
Yeah. It'd go to decision. Clearly, Armin won the fight. 30-27.
29-28.
38.
There's
winner.
There's a way to go about it, and then there's the way that Armin does it.
He's
It
just a
feel-
cocky
it just
prick.
It's just the way he always goes about it. Yeah.
Armin to me
Cocky, yeah.
feels like the type of guy to be like a teacher in high school and say 6'7". Like it just doesn't stick the same. This guy's pregame antics, they just don't hit, bro. We know your parents own like everything in the world. You're not tough.
It's like if your parents owned a mall or something. Like he's just rich.
Yeah, like
Beyond
he's
your
trying way
wildest
too
dreams,
much.
yeah.
You don't need. You could just lean into the rich. You could be like another great undefeated fighter, Chael Sonnen. You could take that route. Try to be funny about it. Just be a little ironic.
I was in the hood. I was in the slums. I only had a Range Rover.
There was a couple of years when my parents barely made $100K. Something like that. Then we'd like you more. But just being obnoxious doesn't work. But you are backing it up in the ring.
Yeah. All right. News. I mean, there's not a lot of news because we filmed like 4 days ago.
Yep.
Gable Stevenson though got his first.
Oh my God.
Got another
Gable
win.
Stevenson
He's going to the
killed
UFC.
He's probably gonna be in the UFC by
Next week.
at latest May.
Yeah.
Give me a birthday.
Other than that, Arnold Allen
Might be going to lightweight.
I don't.
I
Really
hope
know.
not, because
Yo, you want to get that? Yeah. Other than that, not much. I mean,
Laurel Murphy might be going to lightweight too. What the hell?
Laurel Murphy.
Who the hell is fighting Volkanovski?
That'd be
Yair Rodriguez broke his arm.
Yeah.
Mofsar, bum. And Laurel Murphy's a lightweight now. Is Diego getting the title shot? Bruh.
Yeah, I don't know. It's tough. Jake Paul versus Anthony Joshua is happening.
That's happening in like a couple weeks.
Yeah, I think Anthony Joshua is gonna commit murder.
No, Jake Paul's gonna win by decision. Somehow.
Sure.
I mean, that's how every other Jake Paul fight goes. He just somehow doesn't get finished. Weirdly enough, these boxers aren't finishing him. I don't know. It's like they kind of just stop fighting after, halfway through the fight. I don't know. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, I think Anthony Joshua should still win though. Even if he's throwing the fight, he should still win.
Yeah.
Other than that, not much news. You talked about the choke. We talked about.
We'll be
everything
back for next 2
Oh,
weeks from now.
breaking news! The Packers beat the Vikings.
All right. Yeah.
Fuck you. Anyways, yeah, that's it for this week's episode, guys. Thank you so much for watching. As always, we appreciate the love. Again, so sorry about last week and posting really late and not having any clips because that was a great episode. It was like 2 hours long. We really got in depth.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. Shit happens.
And we will be back.
We will be back
talking
next week.
about UFC 323.
Yes, and we have a GOAT list video coming.
That'll be coming out soon.
It's about 15 minutes long, so please watch that. It's, we get in depth about who we think is the GOAT, who we think isn't the GOAT.
Yes.
Conor McGregor, obviously number one.
Yep.
But other than that, stay tuned for that, and stay tuned for more episodes of the pod. Thank you so much, always, for supporting and watching. We'll have more clips of this one, and this one will be posted way sooner. So, again, thanks so much for watching. We appreciate you guys. and peace out.
Bye.